What's going on? My name is Jay Dennis, and I'm sitting in what is the cat room of the house. I have this camera propped up on my cat tree. Usually I can flip the LCD screen to see how the camera angle is, but when you flip it over, it whites out like a ribbon wire or something got knocked loose or whatever. So I have to go buy smaller screwdrivers to try and fix my own camera so that I don't have to go pay a repair guy 50, 60, 70 odd dollars to fix it. I mean, it beats buying a new camera. Are there certain things I wish this camera could do? Yeah. Is it easy to install different kinds of lenses on this camera? I don't think so. So I feel like I am rather limited with this camera, but it's also achieved a lot of nice minimal YouTube success. It's a great HD quality camera, so I'm going to keep using it. But the reason I feel like making a video right now is to capture a potent moment and mindset and maybe decision that I'm making for my life right now. It's noon, August 2nd, 2017. I usually like telling you what time it is and what year it is, what day it is, just to give you a little time capsule, a little where I was during that time kind of deal, so that I can have a legacy. I'm solidifying this epic legacy of mine. I'm immortalizing myself. Anyway, I'm also listening to Slayer's new metal album. What's it called? Diabolus and Musica. Whatever. Came out in 1998, around the time new metal was on the upswing, so still pretty thrashy, it's still pretty slayery, but it's got some elements and I like it. This decision or mindset that I've come across in the past hour or two happened when I was playing Dead Space. I'm on the last chapter of the game, having a hard time with one of these last parts where you're just getting mobbed by necromorphs and stuff like that. I kind of just felt like I was going through the motions, Seems like a lot of times when I'm playing video games, I feel like I'm just going through the motions. I'm like, am I really enjoying this or is this just work? Yeah, I'm 26. I've been playing since I was 5 or 6. And yeah, there have been periods of my life where I would go months or a year odd without playing anything. Throughout my late teens, early 20s, a lot of inconsistent playing. But as somebody with a lot of interests but doesn't really seem to be clamping down or mastering anything serious at the moment, I find that there are certain interests or certain hobbies that I kind of need to put on hold or see how I would do if I just, cut them out altogether. So my idea is to, one, not only take a major break or, what's that word that bands use? Hiatus. We're on a hiatus right now. The EP didn't sell that great, so we're just going to give up. I'm taking a hiatus from console games until something big like the Final Fantasy VII remake comes out or a new Resident Evil comes out. Basically, I'm kind of done replaying old games. I got kind of bored with Dead Space. I've already beaten it a couple times, and what's cool about video games, it's a lot like movies. When you replay them years later, you see stuff that you missed. You're more mature, you catch on to stuff. There's certain dialogue, there's certain lore, certain jokes you missed when you were younger. So when you replay them or rewatch them years later, it's still fun. So that's why it's still cool, why it's still interesting to play video games at this age. But I'm still going to use my PlayStations for Netflix and Hulu and crap. But I don't foresee myself wanting to play a lot more console games unless it's like some of my all-time favorite franchises putting something out. It won't be like daily or weekly or even monthly playing. It'll have to be a really special occasion. Like, the Crash Bandicoot Warp Trilogy drops in price or something. But another big thing that I want to do starting today is end my obsession with Pokemon Go. I've been playing this game for about 13 months now. It is the first phone app that I've ever actively used. Years ago I played Angry Birds for like a month or two, but that was it. I didn't go much further than that. Kind of just binge played it. But this game, of course, it's recapturing my youth. And as I've mentioned on podcasts, it's given me reasons to be social. But there's millions of other reasons to be social. I can't just use that as a crutch. I feel like the way a lot of people play the game is irresponsible. I feel like it's just a major distraction in my life right now. And honestly, it's one of the only reasons, besides music blogging, it's one of the only reasons I go on Facebook now. I deleted Facebook off my phone, and look at me, I'm still alive, I'm still okay. There's just a lot of stuff I need to do. I have a lot of reading, I have a lot of development, I have a lot of education, and I have a lot of needing to get less out of shape. I bent over at the waist today and I saw my gut, and I just got sad. And I was like, Jay, you need to do something about this. You need to get your priorities in order. So, starting today and even a couple days ago, I'm actively working on getting back into fitness. I don't know if I'm going to make any videos about that, considering YouTube is already polluted and saturated with it. But basically, I just want to kind of cut video games out of my life. Not just console games, but also Pokemon Go. Because that's the only phone game I play. Of course, this happens when Legendaries come out. Legendaries being ultra rare Pokemon. In the old games, there's only one of each. It was cool when I was a kid. And with this game, I have nearly my whole Pokedex complete. So it's like I've already achieved a lot in this game. But what else can I possibly achieve and feel great about without feel like I'm wasting my time or exerting so much stress and energy to try and catch some legendary Pokemon? I don't know. I don't see a lot of reward from doing this. And as much as me and my wife want to get Zapdos next week, might try that. But as for this week, I really don't care about Moltres or Lugia anymore. I don't know if this is just a fleeting feeling that's going to be gone by tomorrow, but I know that if I don't open the app, I move it a couple screens over so it's not on my homepage, or I don't go on the Gamer app where everybody's talking about it, or even go on Facebook, and I unfollow the groups. I'm still in them, but I unfollow them. It's a start. If I eliminate the distractions, then I'll feel less of the need to be involved. That's the biggest thing you can always do to try and improve your quality of life, is to eliminate distractions. And right now I just feel like Pokemon Go and even replaying some of these old horror games I love is just a really big distraction right now. I'm about to start a pretty big career probably, and I want to get back in really good shape. I want to lose this gut, and I want to take care of my house. There's still a lot of stuff I need to do, so I want to be a great man, I want to be a great husband, I want to be a vocal family member with my family here and in Florida. So, anyway, thank you for watching. I just wanted to share that on video, It's just, sometimes I get these really intense feelings where I need to make a life change, or a lifestyle change, And sometimes it just happens out of nowhere. It can be just a really potent feeling, or it could just be some really powerful evidence that sways me. That's why I became more of a vegetarian, vegan kind of dieter, because of what I was feeling, what I was experiencing, but also a lot of evidence came to me. So I had the ability to make a big decision, and it yielded positive results. My cholesterol's great. My risk of heart attack and stroke and atherosclerosis, which is the building of gunk in your arteries and veins, has become a lot more non-existent. And now I'm doing the same thing with something that's consumed my life daily. Pokemon Go. I'm saying goodbye to it in a way. Wonder what that noise was. Good thing I have a security system. Anyway, I will, I don't know, do a vlog or something. Talk to you soon.